cut, separated by just 5 shots. One of those, Atthaya Thitikul and Ronan Yin. This was at the 6th. Atthaya for birdie.
And we saw that hole located way back left.
And a nice comeback after they went bogey double at 3 and 4. IK Kim playing with Hae-Ji Kang, who is appreciative. Thank you. You're the one who got me there. Over at the 2nd, this is Shanate Wanasean.
Nice to set the tone early with a birdie like that.
Over at the 6th, again, Lexi Thompson. She's had a nice couple of weeks. Caroline Inglis would roll that in for a birdie. They're tied at the top. The Taiwanese tandem of Wei Ling Shi and Su Chia Chang. Yes! Lost a playoff at the Meyer LPGA Classic and played well at the KPMG last week. In the first group out off the 10th tee, so their 9th hole of the day. Amanda Doherty with a dart. Trying to keep her LPGA card. Another tie duo. Yeah, Pavarisa Yaktuan playing with Wichani Nichai. Alternate shot on Thursday. This is Wei Ling Shi at the 5th. Tom Abbott's out there with this group.
That was a little bonus. They were long at the green and didn't hit a very good chip, so nice to walk away with a birdie. Good putt there. That was quite a slow putt.
She sure did. Had her best ever finish on the LPGA Tour, or in a major for that matter. And she and her partner, Amanda Doherty, are making a big move today.
Hae-Ji Kang, veteran from Korea, playing with her countrywoman, IK Kim, a major champion.
Greens are still quite soft. Got a little bit of rain last night.
The Taiwan pair, probably safer to just be conservative and leave it short of the hole. This one on an aggressive line as well.
Well, there's only 4 or 5 paces behind this hole. That was dialed in nicely. They'll have a good birdie opportunity.
Take you back to the par 5 3rd, and this is IK Kim for birdie. This is such an important week for so many players, as we mentioned. Here are the two 23-year-olds named Kim. Grace from Australia, Austin from Florida. And Grace gets that to drop. This is Atthaya Thitikul at the par 3 13th.
Good team to put some money on at the beginning of the week, with Ronan Yin and Atthaya Thitikul playing together. Solid ball strikers, high in the ranking.
Obviously using the right side of that double green as the players look at it here. This one up in the air, 137, and the wind has got it. It's asking for it to go.
Oh, that worked. She worked out pretty well. Shippen, former John Shippen winner.
Yeah, from Texas, but played at Alabama. Abe did. So Abo and Abe made the weekend and have a chance for a career-changing week. Here's Lydia Ko playing with Danielle Kang.
They shot a nice 62 yesterday to get, well, back into the mix a little bit.
They needed it. They made the cut on the number.
Good news is it's back uphill. She can be plenty aggressive and just try to hold the line on this putt.
IK, a major champion, won the AIG Women's Open at Kings Barnes.
And it goes missing again, so a little bit of frustration for Ali Ewing.
And Kate, this is an example of what you were saying with alternate shot. Ewing's had all the putts here for what, 45 minutes? Par putt?
Shouldn't be an issue for Wei Ling Shi. Yep, no problem at all. Good 2-putt in the end.
Over at the par 3 4th. Kind of a hive of activity over there. And how about this save?
And that keeps them bogey free in this format.
This is Hae-Ji Kang playing with IK Kim.
Move the tee up. It is drivable. 223 yards to the front, 235 to the hole. And how about this? Oh, that's one of the best shots we've seen there. Could be a good preview for this year's Solheim Cup. Possible pairing.
Yeah, exactly. This is This is 186, just drifting to the right side of the green. Pretty good strike there. Nice penetrating flight into the breeze.
She tries to visualize every shot.
Decent amount of green to work with.
So that'll be a birdie putt for Caroline Inglis, her partner. Here is Wanasayan at the 9th.
Coming in out of the rough, a little harder to control. But with that hole back, she had plenty of room to allow for the hit and release.
Roning Yin just a couple off the lead. This is at 15.
Really beautiful, simple golf swing.
Putting this way across the green, have some right to left in it, but it's still a very good look here.
Oh my goodness, it's 4 in a row, Kay.
That was a really nice putt. I mean, so difficult to get the speed and the break perfectly matched.
Kupcho's got the tap in down.
Yeah, trying to convert off of Heiji Kang's great tee shot.
And there you go, our new leaders, IK Kim and Heiji Kang. Feels more like upper 80s. We're at the 15th, and Roning Yin for birdie. Walk it on in there. Look out. To the par 4 8th, our final group. It includes Team 2K, Grace and Austin Kim. This is Grace.
Yeah, Austin, her partner, is quite a long ball hitter, so even with a good drive, still coming in with a long shot, but what does it matter?
Just one birdie at the 8th today. See if Nana Kurtz-Madsen can get one close.
Yes,
wow.
she can.
How about those two?
Remember, this hole is all the way back left. In between clubs, good to come up just a little short. Do not want to go long.
Really, really good, and a chance. To the 9th, Kupcho, her 3rd.
Oh, a little too firm, or that would have dropped.
They're 13 under, and with Allie's putts and Jennifer's pitch, I feel like they could be at least three or four more under.
Oh, absolutely.
And this is a short birdie putt at the 8th.
You got to be feeling like you've picked up at least a half a shot on the field, birdieing that hole.
All right, it is a one-shot lead for Heiji Kang and IK Kim, but IK can make it 2.
I remember first watching IK Kim back in 2005 when she won a U.S. Girls Junior. It was at Banbury Golf Club in Boise, Idaho.
Over at the 4th, this is Minami Katsu. Her teammate Hinako Shibuno looking on. Oh, yeah. Hinako made an ace yesterday. Might see that later in the show.
The pace and the line of the putt. She thought that would move back to the right a bit more, and it didn't. Overall, it looked like a pretty good stroke. Watched Caroline last week at the KPMG on Sunday, and I'm really proud of the way she played and held it together in that kind of pressure situation.
In foursomes and 2 rounds a year, so you don't want to challenge them too much. Tomorrow might be a different story with the 4 balls. This is a good line, just drifting a little bit left on that wind, but see if it's good for distance.
Rolls it in, got the celebration. And just moments ago at the par 4 10th, Allie Ewing to tie the lead. Finally gets one to drop. She's been all over. This is an official victory for both players. The team that wins could be a huge week.
A lot of patience in her career. 16 years now on the LPGA Tour, waiting for that first win.
She had her career best finish, a tie for 9th, and a chance to go even better here.
Long second shot back into this difficult par 4. Easier hole location today, though, right up front.
They were part of a 5-way tie for the lead. The Aussie Grace Kim playing with the American Austin Kim. Their nickname, Team 2K.
110 to the hole, and Ali had a difficult second shot coming out of that right rough, and she hit a wonderful penetrating iron alongside the tree line to give Jennifer the chance to knock it close with that one.
And she did. They will have a very reasonable birdie putt coming up.
Ali Ewing first to 12. Pavarisa Yaktawan.
Hole is kind of tucked where the edge of the bunker comes in behind that.
At the par 3 18th, this is Roning Yin. And this to shoot 66. Yes, so she and Ataya Titagun, who is loving it.
These two just got a little bit out of their rhythm. That's a nice putt there. That went in with some really good pace. But the pair from Taiwan got a little bit out of the rhythm on the front 9. So trying to turn it around here on the backside.
Ali playing great, especially in the majors the last month. And playing great this week. Here's the rookie from Florida, Austin Kim.
Really talented player out of Vanderbilt.
I think she's playing some fantastic golf right now, and she's stepping up on the big stages in the majors. And I think if she can just keep this momentum going, she's going to be somebody to really look at for the Amundi Evian Championship and the AIG Women's Open.
Currently ranked 303rd in the world. But all it takes is one good week.
We've seen that through the years here. At the 12th, Wei Ling Shi's second.
Hole is 18 paces on, 9 from the left. Can't quite see the bottom of the cup. Just a little wedge in. Well, this team is warming up a little bit.
And that wind kind of gusting as strong as we've had all afternoon at this precise moment.
They called for winds out of the south, 13 miles an hour, with gusts up to 25 miles per hour. So 25 miles per hour is a good couple of club wind to deal with.
Cooler perhaps. The par putt for IK Kim. This for a 65. You think about IK, for so many years her career was defined by the short missed putt. Players are finding the water, making big numbers. At the 11th, the third for Nana Kurtz Madsen. Par 5.
And the hole is just right up front.
Which is behind Jennifer. And no trouble at all, walked it in.
Well, that was impressive because we talked about Kupcho not putting very much, and that was probably the longest putt she's had.
Team 2K, Grace Kim, and this is Austin Kim.
Not related.
Yeah, you got the Floridian and the Aussie, who does not have full status on the LPGA Tour, got picked by Nana Kurtz Madsen, her countrywoman.
Bobbled a little bit as it got onto the green.
It did. But generally speaking, that was really nicely done. That'll leave an easy par putt. That's the goal. Went to eat.
Big street party tonight in downtown Midland as we watch Grace Kim, her second at the 12th. Tucked hole location. She found it.
A lot of people just come out to be here and enjoy the day out and have some food and some drinks, and it creates a wonderful atmosphere. I think the LPGA has always done so well in places like this.
How's your English? Here's Charlie Hull.
Followed this duo of Hall and Hall yesterday, and I've watched them in Solheim Cups.
Rebecca, so good to be with you and all of the Dow team. Georgia Hall walks it in. Now look out here, Kay. They're at 12 under, 3 back.
I love this team.
Threads its way through this alleyway. So once it gets up there, it'll hit the wind. Be nice to keep this ball below the flag, but this one is a little long, so it's going to be a downhill putt.
Oh, that is not where she wanted to leave it. That will be treacherous.
Grace Kim, tee shot into the bunker. Austin Kim with the splash.
Not bad, considering she didn't have much green to work with. Gosh, we saw her go several holes with just tap-ins, and she's handled those 2 and 3 footers quite well.
This is Jarvi Boonchant, a rookie on the LPGA Tour at the 15th. Teammate Shaneti Wanasayan hit a good one in there, and Jarvi jars it. The last tough chip shot or pitch shot that Jennifer Kupcho had was at the 9th. She almost holed it, hit the stick. How about here at 15?
That was nicely done. You can't really see the surface of the green.
At the 14th, Austin Kim for a birdie.
Yeah, basically just outside of 15 feet. So slow going back up this tilted green.
Tied for 5th last week with those putting numbers.
Oh, and on very difficult, 2 of those courses, very difficult greens at Lancaster. Very severely sloped, speedy, and again at Sahali, not easy. Hope she can dial this in right. It's a fairly large green, but I think they're really just getting fooled by the wind and having a hard time committing to the number.
Looks like some type of a wedge for Allie Ewing at 16.
He had plenty of green to work with, but she just dug it into the ground there. Kupcho was unlucky. She, I just talked to her. She said that the wind just seemed to switch.
Honda LPGA Thailand. That's a bogey for Ewing and Kupcho, their first of the day.
Certainly off the left. Feels like it's down. This one's on a good line, just right of the flag. Yeah, aggressive play like that.
Good chance to go back to back.
Yeah, they look very comfortable together. I think if I was Stacey Lewis, I'd really be looking towards this partnership.
I think they
That
complement
one's
each
so
other.
good.
Yeah, look at that. They complement each other really well.
You know, they'll take a look at the way it stands. Oh dear, she was out of that right away.
Sure was.
What do we say? Kupcho really hadn't had many putts for birdie all day. It's been Ewing.
But she did hammer down a couple of good 3-footers for par.
Yeah, but that was, yeah.
And you've got to just stay really committed to the stroke. Yeah, like that. Well done. Par on the 16th.
That's what she's done, and it's trying to come back on the wind. It's a great line.
Oh, one of the best we've seen in the last hour or so.
Just a step left of the fairway at 17, Austin Kim.
Has to be careful of the overhanging limbs and the left to right breeze. And I think that's just about as well as she could have done. Couldn't have taken it further left.
And they've put together a really good round of golf. Whether this goes in or not, let's hope it does. Yeah.
And the difference there, Tom, she really stayed steady through the stroke, didn't come out of it.
Playing Austin Kim, the comebacker, maybe a good 4 feet here for par. This is Austin Kim.
Again, 140 yards. Hole pretty much in the middle. Austin teeing off on the right-hand side, playing for that left-to-right movement. And a beautiful, beautiful last full shot of the day. Would say that even par in this format was acceptable, but
Yeah,
that will make them feel even better.
yeah. Everybody's smiling when they talk to Tom. You've noticed that? Here's Austin Kim. Got everything Release set. Buries the par putt.